less time to list the places where Gregory Sharpe hasn't wrestled, to list the worlds where he has. G-Sharpe, truly a world fighter in every literal sense of the word. Countries big and small, far and near, G-Sharpe has brought, more often than not, won the world fight. So I would imagine the year candidate last year against hysterical Shane Haste. Nobody the same here. Against the king, Concrete Jungle, Slice Boogie. The Boogie bet's not making any friends here tonight. If Slice Boogie was not already in a bad mood, I do not envy G-Sharpe. Then again, G-Sharpe got a crazy cat who probably wants an even more furious, even more pissed off Slice Boogie. He welcomes the challenge. It's just the caliber of competitor we're talking about here, fans. Slice Boogie's really good. 3-match fight when there's fans at ringside. Throw it to Mike Wexler for the official ring introduction. This one, not for the faint of heart. It is going to be gritty. It is going to be physical. It is going to be violent. These two men are going to beat the snot out of one another. All in pursuit of victory. And never, says the bell from referee Justin Morgan, and we are off to the races. Like this, set to be a slugfest.
I mean, I would even say these are between two athletes that are hungry, that are dangerous, and not only that, but that could be a world champion in any promotion. And just like the Dodgers did in 2025, one of these two athletes look for championship gold potentially in the future for Rival Pro Wrestling.
Right now, sight set on the ArRival Pro Championship, or state of that Rival Pro Championship. It's unclear after the injury sustained by champion Bad Dude Tito. Of course, set to defend that championship against Addiction Andy Williams just a few short months ago, unable to make that title defense. It'll be interesting to see what the future holds for the Rival Pro Championship. You have to think a win here in singles competition from G-Sharpe over Slice Boogie, or vice versa, would go over a long way for either one of those gentlemen in that conversation.
Well, I mean, I have to agree with you right there. I mean, any one of these two gentlemen would definitely be a huge candidate for that Rival Pro Wrestling World Championship. And one guy that is familiar with World Championships all over Southern California is Slice Boogie, the king of the concrete jungle. There's a reason why they call him a king, Jordan.
Look at the spot here, Mike. Who do you see taking this one?
Oh, man, listen, I am scared of both gentlemen equally. I mean, both are big, tall, and mean. But one thing you cannot count out is the world fighter.
Spin here. To your point.
G-Sharpe. So I think, Jordan, to answer your question, I would have to give it a G-Sharpe.
Is there a specific reason why?
I mean, listen, I mean, he's a dangerous man for a reason. I mean, he enters the arena with all the aura in the world. He has those dangerous knees. He has that innovative offense that gets down any opponent, as we can see right here. Look at this, an abdominal stretch that not a lot of people could get out of.
So this one using that size to escape with a hip toss. The fact that G-Sharpe was able to lock that maneuver in this early on in the contest, it speaks volumes, Mike.
And again, I talk about that innovative offense.
Knife pin.
And again, did you notice how quickly he went to that pin? It wasn't just that slow kind of count. It was more of that quick offense of G-Sharpe.
And we have to give G-Sharpe some credit here. A jackknife already a tricky maneuver to pull off to begin with, especially from that position. To do that to a man of Slice Boogie's size, where one of Slice Boogie's legs are equivalent to G-Sharpe's entire body, I mean, it speaks volumes, Wrestler.
I mean, it does speak volumes for sure. I mean, we'll see if Slice Boogie can handle the quickness of G-Sharpe. We can see if he can handle the hard hits, the hard kicks, the hard knees.
The strategy for G-Sharpe, at least at this juncture, here in the early going, seems to be to take Slice Boogie off his feet, keep Slice Boogie off his feet for as long as possible. Boogie with the leverage advantage, but all that goes out the window if he's taken off his feet, as we see here. Nice axe kick from G-Sharpe.
And again, we talk about that innovative offense of G-Sharpe. It's moves like that that gets opponents off of their feet, gets the 1, 2, 3, but Slice Boogie taking his time to regroup.
Following Boogie to the outside, doesn't want to give him any time, as you said, to regroup here, Mike. Boogie maybe playing a little possibly suckering G-Sharpe in. Knows that G-Sharpe has that fighting spirit. Knows the competitive spark that lives within the World Fighter, and maybe play on that a little bit.
But, I mean, being on the outside is definitely a dangerous place for either competitor, as we see Boogie's head just bounce off those steel steps and a huge knife-edge chop that you can hear all the way back here.
Fighting amongst the people here. I want to be very clear, that is a hard concrete floor here at the Dirt Dog. There is no carpet. There is no padding. If either one of these gentlemen land, that's going to be an ugly landing, Wexler.
Especially bouncing off the head of one of our sponsors here at the Dirt Dog. And look at this.
Talking about bouncing off the head. G-Sharpe's head bouncing off the corner post there. Absolutely no give. Scrambling the brains of the World Fighter.
And did you notice what Slice just did right there? He just reset the count.
That's right. Trying to stay on the outside, on his own pace for as long as possible is Slice Boogie. Now bringing things back inside the ring. The only place the match can be won, Wrestler.
And look at this. Slow and methodical. That's what Slice Boogie is all about. But G-Sharpe, again, we talk about that quickness and versatility.
He is intense. He is a shot of adrenaline through the arm. Slice Boogie gave him an inch, and G-Sharpe taking a mile here. Combination of chops and forearms to the neck and chest of the king of the concrete jungle again, taking him off his feet, Wexler. The strategy is clear.
Again, it's hot offense like that that keeps people like Slice Boogie down. And oh no, this does not look good. Jordan, what's this?
Basement drop kick, smothering Slice in the corner.
The crowd here at the Dirt Dog asking G-Sharpe for one more time. I don't know if one more drop kick can do that. Wait a second.
More than happy to oblige is G-Sharpe.
Do you think second time's the charm, Jordan?
We're about to find out. Sharpe now, in the cover. Still not enough. If you're G-Sharpe, Mike, what do you have to do to put the bigger, arguably badder Slice Boogie away?
I mean, you got to cut down the tree one way or another. Maybe go after the head if it's deeming to be successful. Maybe continue on with the drop kicks. Maybe hit him with those forearms. I mean, if you go after Slice's head, it would be successful.
Talking about going after the head. G-Sharpe there. His own head. Caught in those top ropes. Again, a misnomer. Those are steel cables. And they just connected in a nasty way off that flapjack. Slice Boogie setting G-Sharpe up. Maybe looking to take a plane ride all the way from JFK to LAX, but not before an axe kick of his own.
This does not look good.
Cover.
I mean, and even our referee, Justin Borden, just caught Slice Boogie using that bottom rope. And right now, Slice Boogie continue on to that. And look at this, Jordan, cutting off the circulation on that second rope. I mean, choking
the middle rope here. Again, a hard steel cable wrapped around the throat of G-Sharpe. I was going to say Slice Boogie doesn't care if he hurts G-Sharpe. I think that's a correction I'll have to make. Slice Boogie does care. Cover. He wants to hurt G-Sharpe. It's not just about getting the job done. It's not just about getting the pay window. This guy gleans pleasure from hurting his opponents.
I mean, Slice Boogie likes to do three things. He likes to hurt people, he likes to drink Hennessy, and he likes to get paid.
Saw that Hennessy come into play in that rival rules only match, and he's wishing he was in one of those matches now to use a weapon against G-Sharpe here, but no weapon necessary as the elbow to the throat takes the world fighter off his feet.
And again, that continued attack on the head is deemed successful for Slice Boogie. Oh, wait a second.
Some cheese here. Into the cover. Oh, it's a great point, Mike. We saw it a few moments ago with that shot on the outside. G-Sharpe's head connecting with the post. Now Slice Boogie. Going to take advantage, playing the long game here. A continuous attack to the cranium of the world fighter.
This does not look good for the world fighter at all. As Slice Boogie gets G-Sharpe, out of the corner. And did you see the thud and impact on the back of G-Sharpe?
I mean, this is almost getting hard to watch here, man. Slice setting up for that Vader bomb. Elbow drop. We're going to end this one. And you almost wish you would. Take nothing away from G-Sharpe. A fantastic, as we said, championship caliber competitor here at ArRival Pro Wrestling. I don't want to see this guy's career shortened or ending as a result of this onslaught from Boogie.
And look at that, quickly going into the snapmare and into that chin lock. The oldest trick in the book, but it always works.
That's right. It is simple, it is rudimentary, but it has remained in the professional wrestler's toolbox for as long as it has. A very good reason. Siphoning the airflow of G-Sharpe. And the end may be near.
You see G-Sharpe fighting for his life, but I mean, the muscles of Slice Boogie being put into play.
Sharpe back onto his feet. Shots to the gut. Manages to escape. Slice Boogie right back on the offense. Remember that suplex here. But Sharpe with a sleeper hold of his own here. Slice Boogie, no choice but to back Sharpe into the corner. G-Sharpe gets the boots up. Scales the ropes. And a big knee strike. You spoke to it, Wexler. This might be just what G-Sharpe needed.
Again, whenever G-Sharpe has that opportunity to go for those knees straight to the face of his opponents, you know that he has that chance to get back in any type of scenario, including this match.
I want to point to this, unable to capitalize. It's all about the follow-through. You get a big offensive maneuver. You get a big offensive flurry. That's great. What do you do next? G-Sharpe, at least thus far, has been unable to follow through.
I mean, again, you have to regain your stamina. You have to breathe in order to get back into this match. Right now, I think he just gathered his breath after some beautiful chops to the chest of Slice Boogie.
Chopping some cheese of his own is G-Sharpe. The international chop cheese, says the world fighter.
And we might get some Gorgonzola here tonight.
Hey now. Slice Boogie barely knows where he is right now. Spaghetti legs and G-Sharpe with a German suplex. Cover! Beautiful bridge, but still not enough. This thing is physical, Wexler. No flips, no flashy displays of athleticism. Just two mean, nasty bastards fighting it out.
Two of the baddest in the game right now. And look at this, fireman's carry by G-Sharpe, but you notice that there's a little bit of struggle. Maybe it was that head into play.
So much weight, 250 plus pounds of Slice Boogie. And fighting spirit only takes you so far, Wexler. That wasn't fighting spirit, that was quick thinking from G-Sharpe. Getting out of the way of that big splash, but did not get out of the way of that ugly, ugly landing on the dome.
Oh, and look at this, Slice Boogie capitalizing!
This could be it. No! G-Sharpe survives. How? I have no idea.
And again, you can see Slice Boogie getting hot with our referee. As he's
Gotta
not.
stay on G-Sharpe. G-Sharpe might be down, but I can guarantee you after the performance we see here tonight, Wexler, there is no way he is out.
And look at this. Something that we rarely see with Slice, but go in towards the top rope. I don't know if this is a successful strategy here, Jordan.
And that is exactly why, Mike. Exactly why we don't see it very often. Took a little too much time, gave G-Sharpe the opening to get back up to a vertical base, and now a very, very dangerous, precarious predicament for both of these athletes.
And it is not a good sign when either athlete is in the top rope area. Again, dangerous position. Both of these athletes could get hurt doing this. Oh, what?
Catastrophic here, man. In the clutches of G-Sharpe. Slice Boogie taken down with a superplex. On adrenaline alone, Sharpe with another fart is carrying into a Death Valley driver. This time he lands it for the win. No! What a match, Wexler.
What a match. What a way to end 2025 with a matchup like this. G-Sharpe, Slice Boogie here at Rival Pro Wrestling, dead on ArRival 2.
Ain't over till it's over. G-Sharpe looking to put the finishing touches on this one, but Slice Boogie with a second win. Here to colliding referee Justin Borden, and Boogie did. I think that was on purpose, Wexler.
And this in the middle of the ring. G-Sharpe with the power into the brainbuster.
There's no one to make the count. Referee Justin Borden nursing that shoulder. He's not for a loop. The fans are not registered officials. It doesn't matter.
G-Sharpe had it on there, Jordan. But poor Justin Borden, the referee, still recovering from that hit.
The lead up down here. G-Sharpe trying to help Borden come to. But from behind, Slice Boogie looking for a low blow. G-Sharpe saw it coming, and instead Boogie opts from the dead-ass driver, but Sharpe escapes with a back body drop. We're gonna slice some bread, but lands on his feet. And there's the low blow. Dead-ass driver. Oh, boy. The theme song by 50 Cent says, "Many men wish death upon me, and forgive me, Mike, but it's not hard to see why." With a cheap, screwy win. Great match.
Are we really surprised? This is how Slice Boogie has his game. This is what he has been successful with those of a Donovan Dijak, with those of high caliber athletes, going low, using the low rope. And tonight, another example of what Slice Boogie is all about. Cheap victories like this.
Right? Slice Boogie conquering the world fight.